All right, so today I hit a breakthrough. It was an amazing breakthrough. I'm super excited to share it with you. You see, every morning I wake up and I journal a little bit. If you're new to this channel, you got to understand that's kind of where this channel came from, was me journaling and sharing little tips on how to journal. Well, anyway, today I sat down and I started journaling and I started thinking and working through some of the issues that I have. And I came to this realization that success is nothing more than routines. Now, it sounds weird, and I was super excited. I got up, I danced, I ran through the house, I found my wife. I'm like, hey, babe, check this out. This is crazy. What if success is nothing more than routines? And she looked at me like I'd grown a third eye, like I was seeing like weird. She just looked at me like I was weird. And I'm like, come on, check it out. Every single successful person has a successful routine. And what if, just what if, success isn't money? What if success isn't outreach? What if success isn't the things that we think it is? What if success is nothing more than finding a routine and sticking with it? And she looked at me and kind of rolled her eyes, sipped her coffee, and she went, Steve, yes. And it took you this long to figure it out? And I looked at her like, what? You knew this the entire time and you didn't tell me? And then she looks at me again. She goes, Steve, you never listened to me. Well, and I just kind of laughed. That's besides the point. It got me thinking, though, this breakthrough, this success is nothing but routines and sticking to them, that I wanted to look deeper into it. And so I grabbed 3 wonderful people that I consider to be very successful in different aspects of their careers. The first one I looked at, case number 1, Fred Rogers. Fred Rogers is considered the pioneer of children's entertainment here in America. He was very successful. He was a composer. He was this amazing person. And every morning he would wake up and he would read the Bible. He would say his favorite psalms, and then he would go for a swim. Before any other time, woke up at the same time, read the scriptures, went for a swim. Routine. Okay. Is that what made him successful? I don't know. It's a possibility, right? Case number 2, Bill Gates. He's a controversial case because not everybody likes him. But every day he would wake up, get on his treadmill, and he would watch a DVD or listen to a podcast or a book on tape. That's how he started his day. It was his routine. Now, 2 very successful people in 2 different ways have a similar routine. They wake up, they do something physically active, and they work their brain. What about the Hollywood? What about the actors, a successful actor? Now, this woman, she hasn't really done anything recently, but Cameron Diaz, very successful during the 90s and 2000s. One of my high school crushes. I definitely had a crush on her, but I was reading on in Forbes, and it said that she wakes up every morning, does something physically active. She added to it, though. Before she grabs her cup of coffee, she grabs her water. Her routine. She wakes up, she drinks water, she exercises, and then she has her coffee. Now, this is 3 cases, 3 different types of people that all have a similar routine in the morning. It really got me thinking. Success isn't what comes our way. Success is not defined by how good we are at something. Success is finding a routine and sticking to it. Now, after looking at all these case studies, I understand why my wife looked at me like, are you nuts? Like, yes, success is a routine. And so after looking at it and everything, and just, I feel like I feel like the world's in focus now, and I'm super excited for 2025. Because this year I'm going to be successful. This year you are going to be successful. Not because we're going to reach what the world sees as success. We're going to learn what our routine is, and we're going to stick through it. And we're going to be successful because we found our routine and we're sticking through it. My last thought, and this one I didn't fit the case studies, but Steve Jobs, he's one of the heroes that I have. According to his biography, he used to wake up every morning. His routine was to look himself in the mirror and ask himself one question. If I were to die today, would I want to do what I'm planning to do today? If the answer was yes, he'd go through his day. If the answer was no, he would tweak his day to make sure that that day, the day that he was in right then, was going to be something impactful and something that he enjoyed, just in case it was his last day. So, routines are important, but also keeping the perspective on what you do. We'll see you next time.